Welcome to the final match of the evening. The Spearwood Lions take on the Perth Pumas in what is looking to be a relegation battle early on in the season. The Perth Pumas going down 8-1 to Cumbrae last week. The Spearwood Lions going down 8-0 to the West Coast Cobras. For the Lions, it's James Hyun in goal, Shirash Sasakuma wearing number 8, Chris Aqua, the number 22, Amir Azimi, the number 11, Harvey Ramirez, the number 21, and Dorian Marty, the number 5. And for the Pumas, it's Samarja Hell, the number 19, Finley Alexander, the number 5, Rayton Tran in net, the number 1, Bennett Vesey, the number 32, Rama Elliott, the number 25, Daniel Nikolowski, the number 26, and Fletcher Stickles, the number 39. Here's Marty. And Marty's ball missing the feet of Ramirez. Jahel to get us underway. Elliott. Back to Jahel. Cross-court ball to Alexander. Alexander bursting down the right. And another chance for Alexander, who's hit the outside of the woodwork early on. Hunt. Ramirez. And now Marty. Marty's ball forward to Amir Azimi. Still going Azimi. Blocked by Elliott. Here's the Jahel. Alexander, in fact it was Bennett Vesey trying to play with it. The Pumas getting it from the sideline. Elliott. Plays it out wide to Jahel, who cuts inside nicely. Here's Alexander. Now Elliott. Out wide to Jahel. Lovely feet. Inside ball to Elliott. It's fallen almost to Jahel. But Amir Azimi putting it behind for a corner. Elliott to take it. Over the top ball. Vesey knocks it down. Alexander! And it's the opening goal for Finley Alexander. Through the legs of James Hunt. An early goal for the Perth Pumas to make it 1-0. And the youngest player on the court with an extremely well-taken finish. It's Azimi. Now Sasakuma. Ramirez gets beyond Jahel. Harvey Ramirez bursting down the byline. Squares it. It was a big chance for Marty, but he couldn't take it. Elliott. Alexander to Jahel. Cross-court ball finds Vesey. Back post ball to Jahel, but even the blistering pace of Amar Jahel isn't going to be able to get to that one. Hunt to Azimi, playing with it across the area, almost getting punished. Here's Javier Ramirez. And wasn't quite on the same wavelength there as Shirash Sasakuma. Vesey to Jahel. Jahel cuts in on the right. Well saved by Hunt, who gathers on the second attempt. Now here's Azimi. Out wide to Ramirez. Sasakuma. And loses his footing. Vesey wins it back for the Pumas. Here's Elliott. Elliott, ball inside. Hunt collects it. Out wide to Marty. Down the line to Azimi, but couldn't keep the ball in the field of play. Elliott. Vesey. Vesey trying to skip beyond Ramirez, but can't. Alexander. Vesey. Cross-court ball from Jahel getting intercepted. Through ball looking for Sasakuma, but the number 8 couldn't quite reach it. Elliott, ball down the line to Alexander, mistouching. Ramirez to Marty. Marty ball in the center. Sasakuma, but a good save by Raiden Tran. Sasakuma through the legs. Elliott, Jahel, lovely feet, still going Jahel, but he's messed up the final ball. It could have been a brilliant solo run, but he's got it back here. In fact, leaves it for Elliott. Jahel to Elliott, tries to back roll to Jahel, and now a chance for the Lions. Ramirez. Azemi pass in the center, getting blocked. Cross-court ball looking for Marty, but not quite reaching him. Elliott down the line to Alexander. Lovely feet from Alexander. Vesey can't return it. Vesey to Elliott. Alexander back to Elliott. Jahel. Alexander. Elliott once more. It's in Alexander once more rather. Now Jahel. Lovely switch to Vesey, but can't keep it in Benavesi. Poor touch. Dorian Marty to Azemi. Back to Marty. Marty flicks it over the top. Here's Azemi. Jahel loses out. Back post ball. Sasakuma to Azemi. But the shot was blocked. The Pumas got back in numbers. And the ball into the feet of Sasakuma. Out to Marty. Azemi. Marty once more. Tries to find Sasakuma. Cut out by Elliott. Fallen with Alexander. Keeps it in, does Elliott. And tries to play it to the back post in Benavesi as the number 26, Daniel Nikolowski, on now for the Pumas. Elliott. Vesey firing off the right boot. Aqua clears. And Nikolowski lets it run. Alexander to the bench. Fletcher Stickles on. Vesey tries to play it into Nikolowski. Aqua. Azemi. Being pressed hard at the back. Vesey down the line to Azemi. Spearwood with a good chance, but well defended by Elliott, and a good collection from Raiden Tran. Vesey across court to Stickles. Now with Elliott. Elliott to Stickles, who fires from distance but couldn't find the target. Could Fletcher Stickles. Sasakuma finds Marty. Azemi making the run and gets it. Azemi. Sasakuma. And loses out, does Shurash. Sasakuma, the veteran. Down the line. Nikolowski with the early shot, but it was actually Fletcher Stickles rather, but the ball wasn't disposed off the line correctly. Amir Azemi. Sasakuma. Lovely ball. Here's Aqua. And Jahel back on and straight onto his case, but it's a sideline ball for Spearwood Lions. And now Stickles plays it through to Vesey, but Vesey couldn't get there in time. Hun drops it at the feet of Azemi. Marty. Out wide to Azimi. Back down the line to Marty. A 2-on-1 for the Lions. But Marty can't find the target. Nikolowski. Nice composure. Now with Fletcher Stickles. Jahel. Vesey. Back to Jahel. Out wide to Stickles. Back to Jahel. Vesey. And looks inside, but only going through to Hun. Azimi. And it's Amy's ball to Sasukumar, a poor one. The Pumas will get it back. Ball to the edge of the area. Powerful strike from Stickles. And again on the second attempt, but this time it's gone over. Aqua. Gives it away to Vesey. He tries to play it inside to Stickles. Now Stickles gets it. A powerful crack again from Stickles, but blocked by Aqua. And Jahel! A venomous strike! But the danger was dealt with. Aqua. Vesey with the high press. Here's a chance. But Aqua making up for the error. 10 minutes into the game so far. Alexander's goal decisive. Marty looking to take Nikolowski down the line, but couldn't do so. Jahel. Alexander. He's had a good start to his campaign, the youngster. He's impressed many. And, a chance coming in from Jahel. Is it going to cross the line? Hun dives on it. A good recovery as Jahel was making his way there to tap it in. That one trickling out down the line. In fact, no, Jahel's kept it in play under relatively little pressure. Stickles in the centre to Nikolowski. Through ball to Stickles! And he's found the back of the net. Fletcher Stickles doubles the lead for the Pumas. A well-taken finish, a lovely bit of interplay, and the Perth Pumas get the reward. How will Spearwood respond? Harvey Ramirez. Now with Aqua. Across court to Sasakuma. Lovely ball down the line. Has Marty supporting. Aqua in trouble, but out as far as Marty. And now Sasakuma cracks it off with the toe poke. Ramirez. Aqua. Inside to Marty. Back to Aqua. And now Ramirez once more. Sasakuma wants it and gets it. Tries to find Marty. Jahel receives in front. Lovely feet from Amar Jahel. Stickles. Nikolowski. Now Finlay Alexander. Down the line to Stickles. Back to Alexander. A venomous effort, but it wasn't on target. Hun. Sasakuma. To Ramirez. Sasakuma once more. Out wide to Aqua. And now Aqua with the free kick on the edge of the area from an acute angle for the Lions, but a good chance to at least work Raiden Tran. They've had shots, but not many of them have been on the target. If they can get Ramirez to put a block in and Azimi to strike, it could work out well for them. Here's Azimi. The shot was blocked, and now a counter-attack for the Pumas. But a well-timed intervention from Ramirez. Alexander. Nikolowski. Still going Nikolowski. And Stickles couldn't keep it in. Ramirez. Azemi. Cuts inside, does Amir Azemi. Ball forward was blocked. Back now with Azemi. Ball in the centre. Sasakuma. Azemi cuts in. But an onslaught of red and white shirts doing enough. However, here's Marty with the toe poke, but couldn't find the target. Raiden Tran was left stranded and wouldn't have reacted if it was on target. But the veteran missing the goal frame. Now here's Rama Elliott. He's got to be careful under the Spearwood Lions press. Gives it away in the centre to Javier Ramirez. He's looking to go one-on-one with Alexander. Ramirez still has it. Pumas holding a low block. Here's Azemi. And Sasakuma tried to help it on. I think Tran got the final touch and it was a pinpoint save. A corner to come for Spearwood, who were by no means out of the game yet. Azemi. Marty. Azemi. What can the Lions manufacture before halftime? Azemi. Now Marty. Sasakuma lurking around up top. And a lovely feat from Ramirez, but the second defensive Fletcher Stickles is enough to deal with the opposing threat. Ramirez. All the way back to Marty. Into Sasakuma. Back rolls it to Marty. But well defended by a combination of Elliott and Jahel. It was a textbook piece of play from the Lions, which we've seen them do over and over again in years gone by. And here's that link-up play again. But this time, the Pumas force the Lions all the way back. And now they're looking to press. Jahel, a 4-on-3 down the line. Elliott. And that one flashing across the back post. No one there to divert it on target. But it will be a corner to follow for the Pumas. Stickles will take it. He's impressed tonight. And that one good to Alexander, who couldn't connect with the volley or the header. It's James Hunt, who drops it at the feet of Azemi. Out wide to Ramirez. Back to Azemi. Azemi back to Sasakuma. And given away to Stickles. Driving forward, Fletcher Stickles to make it 3-0. They did enough to force him onto his non-preferred. Hun shut the angle well. And Marty is isolated up top with Jahel. They're playing a very deep 3-1. And if they can feed the ball into Marty, that height option will cause the Pumas problems. Azemi tries to cut inside. Does well there, Amir Azemi. Now Ramirez. Sasakuma tries to find Marty. Now the Pumas are on the break. It's fallen to Sasakuma. Marty back to Sasakuma. And now a 2-on-2 for the Pumas. Lovely run from Alexander. And that one could have been a goal of the week contender if it had have gone in, but a good save from Hunt. Marty. Still going Marty. And that shot was venomous. Tran stood still, but luckily for a Pumas from a Pumas perspective, it wasn't on target. Aqua on for Javier Ramirez. Elliott. Jahel back to Elliott. And gets beyond Azemi, but the second touch was too heavy. Confessi will get there first. In fact, he'll let it trickle over. A rolling foul going against the Pumas, I believe. Or against Spearwood Lions, rather, I think, actually. Nikolowski. Ball Ball in between lines, trying to pick out Elliott's run. And a timeout for the Spearwood Lions. We'll go to a quick break and be back in a moment. And James Hunn will get the sideline ball. In fact, it's a keeper swap. They're looking to go fifth man already. Javier Ramirez will play as the fly keeper, but in the meantime, they need to shirt out a kit that doesn't clash. Sasakuma. Jahel's picked it up. Here's a chance for Jahel. Out wide to Nikoloski. Back to Jahel. Final touch wasn't good enough. And now a chance for the Lions on the break. Izimi. Was that a handball from Elliott? Referee says no. Jahel up the other end. Tries to get beyond Sasakuma. Sasakuma using his experience well. But still a chance for the Pumas. A half volley coming in from Rama Elliott rather, with a minute and 10 seconds left on the clock in the first half. Hun to Aqua. Looks for the line. Pass was blocked. And the ball wasn't distributed. In fact, no, the Pumas didn't give the required 5 meters of distance, so the Lions will get a retake. Izimi. Audacious footwork, but is somehow still going. Given away in the end. Elliott with their toe poke. Needed to hit the target there, and Rama Elliott knows it. And will get a chance with the restart. Their target is isolated one-on-one if they can find Marty early. That one's given away to Nikoloski. Aqua. Nikoloski on his case and does enough in the end. Elliott. Jahel. Vessi. Inside. Nikoloski. Marty doing well. Here's Amira Zami. And now Aqua scoops it to Sasakuma. In the center to Marty. Jahel on his case immediately. Sasakuma back to Aqua. Marty in the corner. Trademark spin. Dorian Marty squaring it across the face of goal, but no Lion in sight to add that finishing touch. And with 9 seconds left on the clock, will the Pumas hold their 2-goal lead into the break? It looks like that will be so. 5 seconds left. A sideline ball for the Lions. One last chance to send it long. Sasakuma going over the top. Marty, can he whip out the miraculous? Lovely target play from Dorian Marty, but a smart save from Raiden Tran. 0.4 seconds left on the clock. And that will be halftime. Perth Pumas, Finlay Alexander and Fletcher Stickles 2. Spearwood Lions 0.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week in Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
And the Pumas will get us restarted as the clock ticks toward 11 p.m. It's Jahel, cuts inside, fires off the right, and very nearly from Jahel. A lovely piece of skill, a venomous effort, but just couldn't pick out the bottom corner. And it looks like the Spearwood Lions are going to try their luck with the fifth man. Zemi Aqua. Now Sasakuma. Trying to find Azimi. The goal's open. Marty. Back to Sasakuma, who slows it down at the back. Express play out wide to Marty. Into the corner to Azimi. Azimi over the top. Sasakuma. And they've got to change keepers quickly or else the Pumas can find the empty net. Jahel! Can't quite find the target. But another good chance coming in for the Pumas talisman. Azimi. Got to be careful here. Just about gets it to Marty. Back to Azimi. Akra. Sasakuma. Marty. Back to Sasakuma. Tries to find Ramirez down the line. And a timeout has been called by the Perth Pumas. We'll go to a momentary break and be back in just a couple with all the action. And the Lions take the court with Aqua, Sasakuma, Amira Azimi and Dorian Marty. And back in net for the time being, it's Nikolowski, Elliott, Jahel and Alexander for the Pumas. Quite a youthful side for them. Alexander loses out. And back to Jahel. Elliott. Back to Jahel. Tries to cut inside, loses out, gets it back. Still going Jahel, he's got to be careful here. Gets it out to Elliott just about. Jahel wants it over the top. Can Elliott find him? Lovely ball through. It's a 2-on-1 if they can work it. But Hun coming off his line to clear. Aqua wasn't on the same wavelength and did that job for him. And Elliot's ball to the back post. Jahel didn't make the run as the keeper changed for the Spearwood Lions. Marty. Azimi. Across court to Sasakuma. Back to Azimi. Back to Sasakuma. Now here's Marty. Marty to Sasakuma. Moving the ball relatively slowly, the Lions, and giving it away to Chahal, who fires from distance. I think that was goal bound, but Sasakuma making up for the giveaway. Alexandra has Jahel off the line. In the center, and possession changes hands. The Pumas disposing of the ball incorrectly. Harvey Ramirez coming back on as the fly keeper. Marty. Izemi. Sasakuma now. Aqua. They've got to be careful. There's an open net. Can Nikolowski find it? Jahel marginally over the bar. But Jahel will be kicking himself. He didn't take that chance. Then it was essentially open. One player on the line, but he was still unable to hit the target. There's Zemi. And that one, again, very nearly turned into the goal. Spearwood Lions are walking a tightrope. Ramirez, Sasakuma in the center, and Elliott this time can't find the empty net. If Pumas do somehow choke the lead, they'll be ruining these near opportunities. Marty uses his body well, still going Dorian Marty. Out to Asimi, and now the Lions have numbers forward, but look at the Pumas get back. However, Amir Asimi with a very venomous strike, narrowly missing the top corner. Alexandra in the center. Marty receives in front. Izemi. Sasakuma. And the fifth man in Javier Ramirez is back on. That pass is short. Can the Pumas punish? And they put it into touch. Jahel. Alexander from distance. Didn't get the power on the shot he needed. Hun to Sasakuma. Sasakuma plodding on the ball at the back. Game almost at a standstill. Ramirez back to Sasakuma. Marty switches play to Ramirez. Back to Marty. In the corner to Izemi. Back out to Dorian Marty. And that ball crossed the touchline. The Perth Pumas are going to get it back. Jahel. Inside looking for Alexander. Just about gets there, but loses out to Sasakuma nonetheless. Sasakuma. Across court to Aqua. And again, that one very nearly going into the empty net, but the Spearwood Lions are getting away with a couple. Sasakuma. Izemi. Back to Sasakuma it goes. The Pumas showing a lot of respect for Shirash Sasakuma, letting him walk the ball up the court. The former Australian men's captain, and was so for quite some time. Marty. Ramirez. Cuts inside. Now here's Sasakuma. Marty. Down the line. Izemi. Bertrand saves at the near post. It's the corner for the Lions to come. Marty. Sasakuma back to Marty. And across to Ramirez. Down the line to Akbar. Sasakuma, Marty, shields off Jahel. Sasakuma once more. Ramirez. Sasakuma into the corner and Azimi puts it over. Elliott. In fact, it's Jahel trying to beat Azimi. And now Stickles on the break. Can't get beyond Sasakuma. Elliott. Ball down the line. Stickles. Trying to get beyond Akvar. Now here's Sasakuma. In a tussle with Jahel. The fifth man comes back on for the Lions. Marty. Ramirez. Back to Marty. Sasakuma into the corner. Akvar. And it goes the way of the Perth Pumas. Jahel fires from distance, but Hun got there just in time. The shot was on target, however, but it was too slow. Sasakuma playing Marty. Back to Sharash Sasakuma. And organising that fifth man, Sharash Sasakuma is Marty. Back to Sasakuma, around the corner to Ramirez. All the way back to Sasakuma. The Lions getting pressed relatively deep now. Sasakuma and Marty. Sasakuma back to Marty. The fifth man has been working so far. They've created some decent chances going forward. Now they've just got to find a way to beat Tran. Into the corner. Akvar. Ramirez. But couldn't add that finishing touch. Finlay Alexander. Scorer of the opener for the Pumas tonight. Inside from Jahel to Vesey. Looks to return it to Jahel. Stickles battles for it and does really well. Trying to play it to Jahel down the line, but pass was a little bit overhit. Marty being pressed high here. Flicks it over the top, looking for Azimi. But the pass was lofted that bit too much. Alexander to Jahel. Back to Alexander. Down the line to Vesey, who looks to get beyond Marty. Marty does well. Hun in the centre. Now here's Azimi. A 2-on-2. Sasakuma! Trying to pick out the bottom corner, but couldn't find the target. Raiden Tran's clean sheet is still intact. Alexander gets it out wide to Stickles. He fires from distance, but nowhere near the target on that occasion. Hun. Marty. And it's given it away. Alexander! It's 3-0. And it's a Finlay Alexander double. The Lions kept the Pumas goalless for quite some time, but the doors have been reopened. And the youngest man on the ground paying dividends once more. Ramirez. In the centre, good ball to Sasakuma, trying to play it back to Ramirez. 9 minutes and 18 seconds left on the clock now. Sasakuma over the top for Azimi, who cuts inside. And that's a brilliant goal from Amir Azimi. The Pumas defense parted like the Red Sea. Azimi found the channel to goal and fired it into the corner, well out of Raiden Tran's reach. And the lifeline has been restored. Alexander, ball through, Marty. Can the Lions pick up some momentum? Azimi. Into Marty, who looks to beat Vessi. Vessi doing his defensive duties well. Marty with the sideline ball. Ramirez. Azimi. Into the corner. Give it away. And now here's a chance. Ramirez. Sasakuma hits the woodwork. And now a through ball is on. Alexander for the hat trick. But Hun makes the save. Nikolowski back on. Vessi now. In fact, it was Stickles rather. Now it's Elliott. Through ball looking for Fletcher Stickles. Amir Azimi. Here's Dorian Marty. Marty shooting the ball, but gives it away to Stickles, who just couldn't manage to keep it in play. Azimi. Marty. Javier Ramirez. Azimi down the line to Ramirez! Squares it! Sasakuma, last-ditch defending from Elliott. But the Lions still in possession. Trying to find Sasakuma! And the King puts one in the bottom corner. The deficit's been half and the Lions are within a kick. A touch of class from Shirash Sasakuma. A chest and volley. And that one will be a genuine contender for goal of the week. Now the momentum may lie with the Lions. Ramirez has got it once again. Marty holds it up well. Azimi. Azimi out wide. Marty cuts inside. Ramirez. Jahel with the block. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left for the Pumas to hold on. They were 3-0 up only minutes ago. Now the game has stepped up a notch in intensity because the Lions could be on the verge of completing a miraculous comeback. Azimi. Now Marty brings it inside. Ramirez. Can't get beyond Jahel. Nothing caught by the referee. Still bursting forward to Jahel. Elliott has got to be careful. Sasakuma's hanging back deep. Elliott is fallen to Nikolowski. But it's a big save from Hun. Danger not cleared yet. Jahel lays it off. Elliott. And another save from Hun. He's done really well there, James Hun. Now Ramirez to Sasakuma. Azimi. The belief is growing throughout the Lions. Given away to Alexander. The Pumas are on the break now. Good cut out from Sasakuma. He's driving up the other end. Left foot strike blocked by Elliott. And Bennett Vessi back on now for the Pumas. Ramirez. Down the line is Azimi. Back to Ramirez. Heavy touch. But still going, Harvey Ramirez. Still going. And Nikolowski putting it into touch. Marty somehow comes away with it. Sasakuma. Back to Marty. Turns inside, does Dorian Marty. Still going. Now it's Sasakuma. Fires off with a toe poke. A chance for Vessi. He's got Azumi to beat. Circles back around and keeps possession. Nikoloski down the line. Vessi with the toe poke. The Pumas will have a corner. And they're leaving Marty up high. It's a dangerous tactic, but it could pay dividends. Nikoloski bursting down the byline. Tries to square it. Sasakuma can't beat Elliott. Elliott does well to keep it in. And a corner. In fact, yep, it's the corner ball for the Pumas. And a timeout has been called by the Lions. Jahel! Saved by Hunt. Ramirez under pressure at the back. Marty holds up well. Back to Sasakuma. Azumi. Sasakuma putting the block in. And the ball down the line. And a timeout called by the Spearwood Lions. Perth Pumas lead 3-2 with 3.5 minutes left on the clock. We'll go to a quick ad break and be back in just a moment. Side ball for the Lions. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock, and it's going to be 5 against 4. Sasakuma waiting for an opening. Here's Marty. Back to Sasakuma. Ramirez. Jahel with the high press. This will seal it. Sasakuma with his back to goal is going to be good here, and is. Lovely bit of composure from Shirash Sasakuma. He ended up giving it away in the end. Elliott. Vessi. Back post ball. Intercepted by Sasakuma. And tries to chip Raiden Tran from distance, but not doing that time. Tran collecting the ball from underneath the chairs and plays it to Nikoloski. Back rolls it to Jahel. Nice ball down the line to Vessi. And the Pumas will have a sideline ball over the top to Nikoloski, who looked to bring it down but just mistouched it. Sasakuma. Marty. Ramirez is at the back post. Marty delayed to play him. Sasakuma. Lovely ball into the corner. Azumi. Up to Marty. And now Ramirez fires from distance. Blocked by Elliott. And here's Vessi. Ramirez getting back on his line in the nick of time. But giving that one away, the Pumas will get it back from the sideline. Nikoloski to Vessi. Given away to Marty. Still going Dorian. Marty squares it to Azumi. But it's a big save. And the goal's been knocked over. What's going to happen here, I wonder? A big save from Raiden Tran. A potentially match-winning save from Raiden Tran to deflect Amir Azumi's shot onto the post. And it's resulted in an injury for, I think that's Rama Elliott. The clock stops with 1:30 left. The Pumas are hanging on by a solitary goal. Finlay Alexander's brace along with Fletcher Stickles' lone effort sees them lead the Lions. Amira Zimi and Sharash Sasakuma, the two goal scorers for the men in grey. And Elliott has left the court. It will be Alexander to replace him for this final minute and a half. The Pumas, with a small squad, have come a long way, but they've got to get over one final hurdle. 90 seconds of stop clock time remain. Sasakuma, Izimi, back to Sasakuma. Aqua gets beyond Jahel, and now a chance for Ramirez. It's gonna go in! The deflection! It was Aqua playing the ball down the line, and I think it might have been off Bennett Vesey. But either way, it looks like Amir Azimi will claim it nonetheless. And the Pumas have choked a 3-goal lead. We said if they did, they'd be ruining the missed chances that they had earlier on in the half when the Lions started to play fifth man, and that's exactly what might be happening. In fact, it looks like it was Akbar with the goal. It has been credited to him, but it was helped along via the deflection. And the Lions are still going at it with the fifth man. Will we see a winning goal? Jahel to win the game, but it's cleared off the line by Akbar. Raiden Tran coming out. Jahel. Given away to Marty. A chance for Dorian Marty bursting forward. Cuts inside. And it's 4-3. The turnaround has been completed. Dorian Marty with surely a match-winning goal. Inside the last 90 seconds, the Pumas have capitulated and handed the Lions their first 3 points of the season, potentially. Hans Van Goody's made some smart saves to keep the Lions in the game when needed. Jahel to Vesey. It was Stickles rather, and that one narrowly missed. Hun, long ball over to Marty. Can he make it 5-3? Marty has got 2 to beat. Jahel battling for it, and a sideline ball will follow with 20 seconds left on the clock. Can the Pumas level? You would have thought their game was in the bag only minutes ago. But that one will see possession change hands. The Pumas will get it back here. Now it's crunch time. Ball inside to Alexander. Plays it out wide to Vesey, who needed to divert it to Stickles but couldn't. And with 10 seconds left on the clock, the Lions can send it long. Sasakuma flicks it on but can't find the target. They've got to send it long, the Pumas. Through ball to Hun, who clears his lines, and it will be a maiden victory in the top flight for the Spearwood Lions, who prevail against all the odds, 4-3. Sharash Sasakuma, Amir Razimi, Akbar and Dorian Marty, the goal scorers for the Lions. For the Pumas, it was Alexander scoring a brace with Stickles scoring the other. That rounds out all our action for tonight. We will see you tomorrow for another exciting evening of games. My name's John Goodlich. Thank you for joining me.